Should we start? Should we go ahead?
Yes, bro.
Hare Krishna. Before beginning, let me wish today is the Mother's Day. I wish you a very happy Krishna conscious Mother's Day. I hope you wished your mothers. Even the mother also would like to wish her mother. And I requested all my contacts today to remind the mother about the pure love of Mother Yashoda. I wanted to take this, but I could not do that today. But basically, the pure love in the material world, a tinge of pure love can be experienced in mother's love in the world. Seeing that, we can develop that love for Krishna. Yes, Parikshit Maharaj, he could see Mother Uttara and her love. Having that love only, Parikshit Maharaj could search for that Krishna. He could get that love for Krishna. And in turn, after hearing whole Bhagavatam from Sukadeva Goswami, same Parikshit Maharaj, he speaks the same Srimad Bhagavatam to Mother Uttara. That is what that is called Brihad Bhagavatamrita. So, best son Parikshit Maharaj taught Srimad Bhagavatam to her, to his mother Uttara. So it is not a wrong. It is in fact great deal if you introduce Krishna and Mother Yashoda's love for your mother. Hare Krishna. Let me begin with the prayers. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim kripatamaham vande Sri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanyamishwaram Harihi Om Tat Om Jnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamine Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktaranda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Yesterday we have started this discussion and on seventh canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Signs of God, especially the section which is of Prahlada Narasimha, Prahlada Varada Narasimha. Whole canto discussed this, the beautiful, wonderful pastime of Narasimha Dev. So we have discussed briefly first 6 chapters yesterday. What is the whole story, beginning with the question of Parikshit Maharaj, answer of Sukadeva Goswami, how he, in great details, he explains about Rajasuya Yagya of Yudhishthira Maharaj, and how he goes ahead in presenting the story of doorkeepers of Vaikunta. That's how he enters into the story of Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu. Then Hiranyakashipu wanted to kill Vishnu. He goes for search. He gives birth to a transcendental boy, Prahlada. So now Prahlada is joined in a school. Anybody knows whose school it is? Please give a quick response. Yesterday we were discussing. Whose school is joined? Sri Chaitanya or Narayana? Any coaching institute? Yes, Prabhu. Anybody remembered? Whose school Hiranyakashipu, Mr. Hiranyakashipu made his son join? Their name was Shanda Namarka. Shanda and Amarka. That is their school, Gurukul. Whose disciples these two are?
Shukracharya Prabhu.
Yes, thank you, Sir. Shukracharya's disciples. And Hiranyakashipu made his son's admission in that. Boys joined, or Prahlad, he joined in the school. But to the surprise of all of us, actually he already attended all the classes from Narada Muni. He is very well versed with all the Shastras because he got the essence of all the Shastras from Narada Muni. When he got this essence? Anybody? How come he got Narada Muni lessons?
In mother womb, Prabhu.
Yeah, Prashant Prabhu is showing that screen. Narada Muni story. Narada Muni teaching Prahlad in the womb of his mother. Of his mother? Okay, Prahlada's mother. Okay. Yeah, Prahlad Maharaj heard all the classes from Narada Muni while being in the womb of mother Kayadu. Yes, that's how he's completely fulfilled all the criteria of education. But still, Hiranyakashipu saw his son is not so proud, not so ferocious, not so, you know, like proud, Gamandi. He's not showing off that he's a son of king Hiranyakashipu. He's not showing us if he's behaving just like a normal, ordinary kids who doesn't know anything. So Hiranyakashipu thought, no, he should be learnt. And he sent Prahlad to the school. Yes. So let's see all the posters what our Prashant Prabhu prepared. Once just show all the posters yesterday, whatever we discussed. Then we'll enter into the seventh chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, seventh canto. Yes, we have discussed the Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadeva Goswami conversation. What is the question answer? Krishna is impartial just like a son. Yes. No. Yes. Sukadeva Goswami says, no, 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 no. He is partial to everyone. He is impartial to everyone. He is not partial. Of course, for his pure devotee, he is partial. He quoted this example of Shishupal, brother, how he got delivered in front of everyone, liberated. He gives chances for them also. Yes, next. Jaya Vijaya. Yeah, then he narrates another pastime of Jaya Vijaya. Yes. They were incarnated. Yes. So this Hiranyakashipu, Jaya and Vijaya, they have taken this option of three as enemies of Lord. Yes, more. Yeah, he wanted to rule over and he wanted to become immortal. He did a lot of tapasya in mode of ignorance. He got a boon from Brahma not to be killed by any animal, any man, any weapon, out, in, up, down, day, night, all these things he kept. Because Brahma said that I cannot give you immortality, but I can, you ask me something else. That's how he kept all these conditions. Yes, more. Yeah. There was a son, Indra, and they wanted to kill the son in the womb of Mother Kayadu, but Narada Muni came and stopped it. And all the demigods agreed the authority of Narada Muni. And the Narada Muni took her into his ashram, gave nice all comfort and care, and he gave Bhagavatam to both. Mother Kayadu also heard, Prahlad also heard in the womb. But Prahlad remembered, Mother Kayadu forgot. Because she's a woman, naturally. But she gave that opportunity for Prahlad. Yes. Anything else remaining? More? Okay. He joined in a school. Now we will see what all he did in the school. So, as usual, everybody in the classroom, in the Gurukul, they used to respect Prahlad like anything. Because he's the son of king, the two Hiranyakashipu. In the kingdom, everybody is afraid of the Hiranyakashipu. Even the Indra, Chandra, they used to come to serve Hiranyakashipu. When Hiranyakashipu wants sunrise in the mid of the night, Hiranyakashipu wants sunrise. He will order sun, hey, then sun rises in the mid of the night. Yes. In the rainy season, our Hiranyakashipu wanted mango, so mango will come. In summer season, in winter season, if he wants hot sun, will come up. So all the Panchabhutas, all the demigods, everyone was working under him as a servants. So he announced everyone to chant his names, Hiranyakashipu, Om Hiranyakashipu Namaha, Om Hiranyakashipaya Namaha, like that. And everybody is supposed to glorify Hiranyakashipu, worship Hiranyakashipu. This is what the rules. And some Brahmanas, Vaishnavas, they were worshipping Vishnu. Hiranyakashipu tortured them. He killed many trees, many Vaishnavas. All the nonsense activities he has done. So when his boy came into the school, everybody respected him like anything. Respected and little afraid. Even the teachers, they were little afraid. You know? Even they are afraid of his boy. But his boy is not at all seeing all this. So please show this 7th canto, 7th chapter. So these people, Chanda Namarka, they used to teach Prahlad, see Prahlad, your father is great king. He should be respected. And Vishnu is our enemy. Vishnu is our enemy. And Vaishnavas, Brahmanas who are worshipping Vishnu all are our enemies. But whoever is worshipping Hiranyakashipu, they are our friends. This is what the principles they are telling. First few lessons, they are teaching economics, how to do politics, how to, kill other opponent party of the kingdoms. They were teaching all this, but Prahlad was not at all interested in it. He was not interested in it. In fact, nobody is interested in it. In fact, nobody interested in it. It is just they are teaching as their duty. Even the demonic friends, they are also not interested in it. So in the interval break, when gap came, and the Hiran Chanda Namarka, when they went for taking bath or some gap, that time he gathered all his friends in the school and he started doing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So he started doing kirtan and dancing. You see the picture. And he started giving classes also to them. In the absence of Chanda Namarka, he started teaching them good lessons. And they were also taking it as a friendly, very nicely. So, in this, please, first shloka. These all slokas are very, very important demonic teachings to demonic friends. So, we will see this. Shri Prahlad Vacha Kaumaram Acharet Pragno Dharman Bhagavataniha Dullabam Manusham Janma Tadapi Adruvamartadam. So, only show slokas, only show the slokas. Prahlad Maharaj is instructing to demonic friends, gathered everyone and said, "Oh, my dear friends, one should practice Krishna consciousness. Dharman Bhagavataniha. From when? From the childhood onwards. We are all kids now. We should start. Kaumaram Acharet Prajno. We should start worshipping Lord Krishna. We should perform the Dharma. Otherwise, human life is very rare to get. We have got this human birth. This is, don't know where, it is adruvam but arthadam. It is a temporary life, but it is a full of meaning, because human life is very great opportunity for all of us. These two words are very important. See, it is adruvam. It is not fixed when we will end our life. We got this opportunity, but we should not waste this. Arthadam, because it is most useful thing. Because of this human body, we can cross over this ocean of birth and death. Prahlad Maharaj started his teachings like this. He's telling he's telling to all his demonic friends that please don't waste time. Give up all other nonsense things. Take up Krishna consciousness. Because this human body gives opportunity to get opportunity to go back home, back to Godhead. So let us not waste our time. This is what our Lord Maharaj is telling to demonic friends. यथा हि पुरुषस्येह विष्णुपादोपसर्पणं येद एष सर्वभूतानां प्रिय आत्मा आत्मेश्वरस्य. Because is Paramatma, that Vishnu is very, very dear to every one of us. We should never misunderstand. He is a supreme Lord. He is very dear to us. In the material world, nobody is dear to us. He is so dear to us. So let us, in this human life especially, we should render our natural services to the Vishnu. He is most beloved for all of us. He is a well-wisher. Suhrudam, Sarvabhutanam. Esha Sarvabhutanam Priya Atmeshwarasya. And goes on saying, my dear friends, Sukham Aindrikam Daitya. Please keep going on down to the shlokas. Sukham Aindrikam Daitya Deha Yogena Dehinam Sarvatra Labhyate Daivat Yata Dukkam Atyanta. Whatever he says, so, my dear friends, you are all, even myself, we are all born in a demonic family. Now, in the material world, one gets happiness and distress according to his past activities. We no need to endeavor for anything. Sukham Aindrikam Daitya Deha Yogena Dehinam Sarvatra Labhyate Daivat Yata Dukkam Atyanta. So one should never, actually in our life, the Sukha or Dukkha comes according to our past karma. Yes, so that's why he says, Tat prayasuna kartavyo yata ayurveha padam na tata vindate kshemam mukunda charanambujam. One should never try for happiness. See, what a lessons, what lessons he is giving. He said, start performing Krishna consciousness from Kaumara Macharit Prajna. Then he said, it's all, let us surrender to Krishna because he is our loving well-wisher. Now he's telling, he's coming to very practical things. He's telling, we're all born in a demonic family. Dukkha and Sukha comes according to the previous karma. We can't do anything about it. It comes. So, but we should never, tat prayasuna kartavyo. We should never try to enjoy, get happiness, try for happiness in this material world. What we should do? Tata vindate kshemam mukunda charanambujam. We should take the shelter of that Mukunda, lotus feet of that Mukunda. That is only the hope for us, for our life. Then he says, he concludes some of his teachings in 5th shloka. Tato yate takau kushala kshemaya bhavam ashritaha shariram paurusham yavan na vipadyate pushkalam. So therefore, in tata means therefore. See, in his teachings, is giving the conclusions. He is describing that statement and he is giving a conclusion. So this is one conclusion he says. So we should have a great intelligence, what to do, what not to do. Yes, should have a great intelligence to what to do, what not to do, and we should we must endeavor achieve that goal, which is Mukunda Charanambujam, surrender to the Supreme Lord. As long as we have fit enough, Shariram Paurusham Yavan, तब तक हमारा शरीर टिका है अच्छे से. Whenever up to the time we are strong and stout, we are able to speak, we are able to hear, we are able to perform activities. We should never waste our time in endeavoring for happiness. Prahlad Maharaj says. So we should never waste our time. We should try to cross over this bhava ashrita. Yes. Bhava ashrita means material world. Pumso varsham. Now he is taking another concept. You understand this? Up to 5 shlokas, he has concluded this statement. As much as we are having a good strength, we should serve Krishna. That's how Mukundamala also. Kulashekar Alvar says this. Wow. What he says? Anybody knows? Varun Prabhu? Prabhupada's favorite prayer. Mukundamala.
हाँ प्रभु
Prabhupada's favorite prayer in Mukundamala Stotra.
something Kafavada Pita. I don't remember that sloka, but let me leave my body now only because all my senses are very active and I can engage all of them in your service. At the end of my life, how can I remember you because of the pain in the throat? My voice will become choke up. I cannot chant your names. So let me die now.
So we are here now. Nobody wants to give a old, dry, paled lotus flower or rose flower to girlfriend. Does anybody wants to give a dry rose flower to your beloved one if you love her? No, we wanted to give fresh flowers. Similarly, we should give fresh flower to Krishna, and ever fresh youth we should give to Krishna. We are young now. We're all. I'm 28, 29. So you must be somewhere 27, 28, 26. And we should offer everything to Krishna instead of trying for happiness in this material world, because happiness and distress comes according to our karma. Prahlad Maharaj says, I'm not saying this, I'm just repeating it. So we should always try to take up that highest goal, use this human body. So then he goes up to next point. Pumso varsha satam ayus tadartham ajitatmanah nishpalam yadashorakyam shetendam prapitastama. So he is giving a calculation now. How we waste our time. Every human being, he gets maximum duration. Pumso varsha satam. He gets 100 years once. So in that also, tadartham ajitendriya. Uncontrolled senses, uncontrolled mind. He will waste half of the years. Completely he will lost. Another 12 years means 50 years is gone. Okay, out of 100, 50 years is gone in the sense gratification. He said, means uncontrolled senses, uncontrolled mind. Then he says, half of those years are completely lost in the night 12 hours sleep. Nishpalam yad aso ratriyam. If we sleep in the night, so the time is wasted there. Half of the years, 50 years is wasted in ignorance. So only 50 years are remaining. Okay, out of 100 years, 50 years is wasted in sleeping. Seteyandam prapitas tama. Okay, next. Mugdasya balya kaishore kridato yati vimsata jaraya grasta dehasya yati akalpasya vimshita. So he's giving now calculation about other 50 years. In childhood, everyone is confused. In 10 years goes in childhood only. Mugdasya ma balya kaishore. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he has to do, what he will become. He doesn't know anything. Just 10 years just passes like that. Kridato yati vimshiti. Then another 10 years he just wastes in the boyhood playing cricket, PUBG, TikTok, all that. Nowadays, people became so fast, they are wasting so much time. So in this way, 20 years are gone. Okay, childhood 10 years, playing in 10 years. Jaraya grasta dehasya. Another 20 years are wasted in the old age. Jara. In the old age, we cannot do anything. We cannot speak properly. We cannot hear properly. We cannot see properly. We cannot walk. We cannot do anything. Even if you want to do something with the mind, okay, let me meditate on Supreme Lord. This body doesn't support. It's painful. It pains. It gives the reminders for death again and again. So another 20 years are gone. So 20 years in play, boyhood, play, 10 years in childhood ignorance, then 10 years in, another 20 years in he wastes in the old age. So now, eighth shloka. That's why he says we are wasting our time a lot. Dura purena kamena mohena baliyasha shesham griheshu saktasya pramattasya payatihi. He says, so mind, because of uncontrolled mind and senses, we are increased attachment for family life and other lusty desires. So this is a madman life. He says, what is the word he says? Pramattasya pahati. Pramatta. Pramoda is different. Pramoda is one who takes delight. He becomes delight. Pramatta means is completely in ignorance. So he is, where is the option? Where is the opportunity for him? At least that without wasting this lifetime, one should engage in devotional service. Ko guheshu puman saktam atmanam ajitendriya snehapashe dridai pandam utsahet vimochita. So, my dear demonic friends, oh my dear friends, so we are all wasting our lifetime in unnecessary relationships, unnecessary affections for this world. Sneha pashe dridai baddham utsahet vimochitam. So this is how he says these points that we are wasting our time in unnecessary relationships. First he said unnecessary endeavors. Now he said unnecessary relationships, unnecessary attachments, material attachments. Then he comes and says in 10th shloka about the money. Konu artha trishan visrej prano byopi ipsita yam krinati ashubhi preste taskara sevako vanik. So one becomes so addicted to the property, money. Money is, Prabhupada explains in this sloka, money is sweeter than honey. You cannot give up desire to accumulate money, especially in a household life. Because to maintain the family, one needs to earn money, so you will get too much attached to money. Yesterday, day before yesterday, 3 days back, I posted asked one question, a poll question, that is it money is important or character is important? Many people responded, money is important. If you don't have money, we cannot even save our own relatives, they say. You understand the point? Even the crorepati's, lakpatis who have so much money, they could not save their COVID patients, their relatives who are affected by COVID. They could not save. Some people who are so poor, they don't have any money. They went in the, general government provided hospitals, municipalities, and they came back very happy again to the homes. So what is really the point of money here? It is materially speaking, but still we should take care of all the concerns. So that's why human life is adhruvam arthadam. We don't know, it is impermanent, not permanent. It's anytime we may lose this opportunity of getting human life. So that's why it is arthadam. We should use it very wisely. Not get attached to trisham, not unnecessarily artha trisham. We should give up that artha trisham also. Then in 11th and 13th, he comes and says, so he says wonderful shloka here. Katam priyaya anukampitaya sangam rahasyam ruchiram cha mantran. Okay. Putran smaran, he says the household life, how much attachments these people are having. They cannot give up their beautiful wife. They cannot, how, when the wife is crying, he has to pacify her. Don't cry, don't cry. He has to pacify her in solitary places. He has to spend her with her a very special time with her. Otherwise, she doesn't feel good, and he cannot give up hearing the छोटी छोटी बातें आते हैं ना बच्चों के मुंह से. When the small kids, when they speak so lovingly, how can parents can avoid that? It is so pleasing for their ears. And if you see some pictures they keep on their status with their kids, the Grihastha life, sorry, Gruhamedi life, sorry. Grahamedi, like on also life, it is very, very difficult to give up all these attachments of property, house. He hardworking. He builds a nice building. He brings a wife. He have a children's. Oh, what not is very, very. It's very difficult to come out, especially Grahamedi's life. Prahlad Mari is speaking about Grahamedi's life, not Grihastha life. I'm saying, okay. So one can become a good, best Grihastha if we practices the principles of Krishna consciousness, not getting too much attachment to wife, money, property, but always preaching in the mission of Lord Chaitanya. You know, becoming a vigorous preacher and practicing Krishna consciousness, taking out his own time for Lord. One can become that. It's not a problem. So like this 11, 12, 13, in 3 slokas he explains. So 14th he says, he goes ahead, continues, he says, so to one has to work hard to maintain his family life, and there is no time for realization of absolute truth. Yes, kutumba poshaya. To maintain the family, one has to become pramatta, mad after all this, and it is very, very difficult to take out time for self-realization, time for Krishna consciousness.
Hare Krishna,
So
Prabhu.
yes, bro, it's a 2 minutes
Yeah.
reminder.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So like this, Prahlad Maharaj goes ahead with so many strong teachings. Strong teachings. Maybe I will complete in few minutes, just taking out highlights of the whole discussion. And Prahlad Maharaj says about this that, my dear friends, that Narayana is our super soul in everyone's heart. Let us not waste our time in these unnecessary, pitiable attachments of this world. He is supreme controller and manager. Let us all surrender to him. Let us not waste our time because human life is very rare. So whatever comes according to it will come. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, it will all will, that is mentioned. But the Krishna Prema is actually Panchama Purushartha. That we should focus on. All the Vedic literature, they glorify this, especially all the great sages, they focus on this Krishna Prema. Dharma, Artha, Kama is all material. Even liberation, Moksha is also material. So let us focus on that Krishna Prema. That's how Prahlad Maharaj, he continues. In between, he says this point, I learned all these lessons from Narada Muni. He says this in 28th sloka. He says, I received all this knowledge from the Narada Muni, who is called Bhagavad Dharma. He's fully scientific. He explained me everything. So now demands, they asked this question towards the last sloka of the 6th chapter. When you went to Narada Muni's school, you were all with me only when you went. That's how 7th chapter begins. That we will see tomorrow or after tomorrow, whenever next time slots prepares. Thank you all very much for joining. So these are wonderful teachings of Prahlad Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Thank you all very much. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Samaveta Gaura Bhaktarand ki jai. Hitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Gaur. Hare Krishna.